Good morning. It's Tuesday. It is a beautiful morning out. I went out to get the paper just now and it's just delightful. We are going to have a few showers and storms maybe later on this afternoon. So if you can get your exercising in early, that'd probably be a great idea. I hear the birds singing. I thought that was the funniest thing yesterday when Nadine said, and the train didn't even bother you. And guess what? I never even heard the train until I watched the video. I usually play the video for Joe while he's eating breakfast, and until I watch the video, train, no, that's not in my realm of consciousness. That's just background noise. I do not hear it at all. It's crazy. Today's earrings, I just love. Susan had worn some dream catchers one day. There you can see them. They've got some little red beads in them. And I do know where I got these earrings, and I did buy them myself. When I first started working at the college, that was in 92. I think the next summer, 93, I had the luck to be able to go to a conference in Idaho, and it was a week long. It was at Rexburg, Idaho. We stayed at the community college. Joe and Rory and Shannon came with me, and we spent a week in Idaho, and we took side trips to Wyoming and Yellowstone and everything else. And while we were in Wyoming, we stopped at several native museums, and I got these earrings. They're dream catchers, so they're catching all my bad dreams during the night and only leaving me with the good things. Everything's going okay. I had my Zoom chat with my friends yesterday. There were 9 of us. We all did okay. We were very pleasant to each other, and we were very nice about letting everybody speak. Most of us didn't speak too long. We did have the Zoom chat extended. Now, last week when we chatted, ours stopped after 40 minutes. This time, a message came up and said we could have unlimited access. So we talked for about an hour. And it turns out everybody's going through the same thing, and everybody has basically the same schedule. They get up, they do some exercise, they do an online. 2 of the gals do, what's that thing? That exercise program where you do the dance, jazzercise. 2 of the gals do jazzercise, so they're able to access jazzercise online. And then most people walk or whatever, and everybody's worrying about the masks and the food. And we talked a little bit about books and TV shows, and we're basically all doing the same thing. So we're trying to survive day by day. One of the gals had just come in from her garden, and she said she was out digging in the dirt, and she was planting some, I think she does some vegetables and things like that. So anyway, it was nice to see everybody. One of the gals has made several hundred masks, and she volunteered to ship 2 of them to me. I just still have that one. I actually have 2 of those N95s. They were so tight when I wore, the one I wore to the eye doctor that day was so tight on me. So these are the fabric masks that are washable. And I just got a text from her saying she went to the post office kiosk and shipped them to me already. So that's very nice. And I told her I would definitely pay that kindness forward. So you know that if any of you need me to help you with anything, I would be very happy to do that. I know all of you were excited yesterday, or some of you were excited yesterday to see that the gyms might be opening soon. I think, as Susan said, and as I read this morning on Facebook, Jackson County is still under our stay-at-home orders until May 15th. So I don't think our gym will be opening. They possibly will open the one in Liberty. I think that's in Clay County. So we'll see. I read through the letter that the Genesis owners put out, and I see that they are doing protections. They're going to be taking everybody's temperature, and I'll just have to wait and see how that all works out, because I am not under high risk, but Joe is definitely under high risk, and I don't know how soon I'm going to be able to join you guys at the gym. So you may be making videos for me instead of me making videos for you. So we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. I think we have a few more weeks before we have to even think about that. Pardon me. Trina, stop with the cleansing. I didn't get in on the initial conversation as to why you're cleansing. You are doing a healthy lifestyle. Your body is lovely and you are doing all the right things. You are eating healthy food. So don't torture your body. You don't need to do that. I'm sorry. I don't believe in doing things that don't make you feel good. Going for a colonoscopy and drinking all that stuff, that's one thing. But doing something voluntarily that is very, very difficult, that's another thing. I'm with Carla. I kind of like the fasting approach where you just eat between, 8 or 6 or 8 hours a day. And that's kind of what I tried to do. I tried to limit the amount of time we eat. Generally, we finish eating by 6 o'clock. Unless we're eating lunch at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is why I like to get up a little bit earlier and get started. So there is absolutely nothing going on today. I'm going to go down to the basement and empty my dehumidifier just in case we get some rain, which I think we will this afternoon. I haven't been down there to check it out for a while because we really haven't gotten a lot of moisture. And I'll just check over my plants and go for my walk. Yesterday I told you I drove the car down the hill to the football field and walked around that. But it is so boring. I did 9 laps and it was just like, oh my gosh, I'd rather walk up and down the street. And actually my street has a little hill to it, so I get a little bit more variation, and I really like just looking and seeing what's happening in everyone's house. So I'm going to be doing that today. Nothing else going on. Oh, shout out to my daughter-in-law, Andrea. Today is her birthday. And actually, aside from maybe seeing her on the weekend, which we normally would maybe have some cake and ice cream or something, she's getting her traditional gift, which is always an Amazon gift card. All my people love Amazon, and that's what I give. And now my grandchildren are old enough to go online to Amazon to pick out their own things. So Amazon gift cards, and I do it by text. I text it to her, and they're there in 5 minutes. So happy birthday, Andrea. This is a year to remember. You'll never forget it. And the rest of you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the weather while we have it. And if it does rain this afternoon, I might, it's on my list of possibilities, vacuum the living room floor. I don't like doing floors, so that is always the last thing I do. I really haven't done any house cleaning at all, hardly, except for a couple of weeks ago. And I keep up with just the basics, laundry, dishes, and food. That's more than enough for me. You guys have a great day. I miss you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.